They're amazing. Are they amazing?
Thank you. And what gets in the way? What gets... Yeah, right? Sage was speaking to the deep internal work that Shannon and I have both done, and it's reflective of the work that Sage has done, as you can see. She can roll with phones going off, mics dying, skirts splitting. Right? Life happens no matter what we're committed to and no matter what we're standing for. Life still happens. And so we want to teach you today a technique from Mama Gina's lineage that we use with our clients. Some of you have done it with your coaches already, right? We do it with each other. It has been true that I've called up Shannon and said, do you just have 5 minutes to spring clean? I can't go on a moment longer. I need to unpack whatever I'm believing, whatever I'm feeling, whatever I've convinced myself of that's getting in the way of me serving my clients, showing up and being real. Do we have clickers? Do you have clickers? I've got the clicker. Is this the clicker?
And there's a reason we teach this right at the beginning, because we're actually gonna add, when we're coaching you, we're gonna say, your homework is to grab a buddy and do a spring cleaning. So that's why we're teaching this right now. It's an invaluable tool.
So we're gonna demonstrate what it looks like, and then we're gonna give you a chance to practice it right here in the room. Take a breath. Remember your commitment to play full out in a safe space so that you can leave here receiving more. Give your sister a high five and say, yes. So, the way this game works, it's called spring cleaning, and it's done with two people. There's one person who's repeating a question, and there's one person over here unpacking. I like to think of it like a laundry basket. Like, you know, you throw your clothes in the dirty laundry, and then you go to get dressed, you're like, where are my favorite pants? You're like, I think they're in the basket, and you start pulling things out. Socks, someone else's pants. Right? And so finally you get to your favorite black pants. They're in there somewhere. It's a little bit like spring cleaning. As we do the repetitive question over and over, you just keep pulling things out and surprising yourself. Part of the surprise is, right, Diane, is you just don't know what you're going to say. And the other surprise is there's probably something buried underneath that you didn't really realize was in your way. So my dad used to tell this story that when they went to the hospital to get me, they got the wrong child. I know, it's kind of funny, but kind of sick, right? He used to tell that story all the time, and I realized that I was walking around with that inside my dirty laundry basket, that I was the wrong choice. So when I do spring cleaning, that's one of the stories, one of the dirty socks I pick up and I chuck out to get to something deeper inside of me. So what we're going to do today is we're going to demo the spring cleaning, and then we're going to take you to the Holy Trinity. So there is going to be a bunch of dirty laundry in the room, but just trust we're not going to leave you there in the mountain of it, wondering whose pants you're wearing. All right. So, Claire, will you time us? Because I want to give them a good chunk. Should we do it for...
Yeah, and real quick, how do you choose a topic?
Yeah, I was going to comment on that. So when you choose a topic, you really want to choose something that sparks you. So there's a couple examples up here. Money, visibility. I'm going to pause at visibility because our goddess in the back row who stood up and said, I'm afraid to be seen. That's a visibility issue. And if she chooses that, I'm not going to ask you again and again, what do you got on being visible? It may be, what do you got on being seen? So you have to come to that thing, that kernel that feels like it sparks you, like I'm afraid of being seen. The word visibility might not work for you. So don't get too caught up in the wordsmithing. Just go with the first thing that comes when you're thinking about choosing a topic.
Absolutely.
And this is something that feels like it's in your way.
Yeah, and it's like something you complain about. You may not complain to your friend that you struggle with visibility. I want to be more visible. I don't know how to be visible. You just might say, I don't feel seen. Okay?
Love it.
Ready? 3 minutes? Awesome. Well, thank you, Claire. Claire's going to give me the timer. So the asker asks me my topic.
So, what topic are we spring cleaning on?
I would like for you to ask me what I have on self-worth.
Okay.
Awesome.
So, I'm going to keep time, and I'm just going to start right in. Serena, what do you got on self-worth?
Worth. What I'm worth. Sometimes I don't feel worthy.
Thank you. What do you got on self-worth?
Sometimes I don't feel like I should even be up here on stage.
Thank you. What do you got on self-worth?
I have some stirring in my belly, and I'm starting to feel sad.
Thank you. What do you got on self-worth?
I got heaviness in my heart, and I just wish I didn't feel like this.
Thank you. What do you got on self-worth?
I don't know.
Thank you. Serena, what do you got on self-worth?
There's no price tag for me. Who can put a price tag on me? It's crazy. How am I ever going to put a price tag on what I bring?
Thank you. What do you got on self-worth?
I don't even know what the fuck that means.
Thank you. What do you got on self-worth?
God, this shirt feels good. I'm worthy of this shirt.
Thank you. What do you got on self-worth?
I decide what I'm worthy of. I decide what I'm worthy of. I get to decide if I'm worthy.
Thank you. What do you got on self-worth?
I'm curious about what my life experience, what I've gone through. I'm curious about what it's worth.
Thank you. What do you got on self-worth?
God, isn't this game over already? Ask
This
me
is where it
again.
gets good.
Ask me again.
What do you got on self-worth?
I got that other people are worth more than me.
Thank you. What do you got on self-worth?
I got that I shouldn't charge what I charge because there's many people in the world who have less than I do.
Thank you. What do you got on self-worth?
I got this feeling like I shouldn't ask people for money who don't have money, who are trying to learn how to make money. I should just give them something so that they can make money.
Thank you. What do you got on self-worth?
I deserve to have enough food and enough water and shelter.
Thank you. What do you got on self-worth?
My dad should have said, I want that one and take her home with me.
Thank you. So I want to point something out. When I don't know comes up, it doesn't mean you're done. And when you think you're done, or if it comes up of like, I've cleared everything, you haven't. We're bottomless. We're bottomless. So just know that there's more there. There's more you can mine always. When you say, thank you. When you say, isn't this over yet? It's because you're getting right close to the thing that feels intense. And I started getting a full body chills when she said some of those pieces that were really energetic and powerful, and it was so good to release.
Thank you. So 2 more things, just so that this is a clean container. The one who's asking, like Shannon was modeling, is just repeating over and over, what do you have on? What do you have on? And her response to my answers is always the same thing. Thank you. Thank you. She's not recommending Valerian. She's not saying she should read a book, right? She's just saying thank you. And at the end, I was really grateful because I needed to lead again, that Shannon came and helped me ground, but you're not going to do that with your partner. This is a messy, laundry feeling state for the moment, and then we'll take a break and we'll switch, okay?
And you don't even need to emote. I mean, there were some things that elicited emotions in me, and those are mine. But for the most part, I'm just a neutral space.
And I love to say that Shannon's watery by nature, and so that's her home base. Some of us are fiery by nature, and we have to speak with our arms up and down and get down into our legs, so that's okay too. So you might take a little space from your buddy. Awesome. We're actually going to roll into an actual spring cleaning so we can each become aware of what's in the way. No. So, in your mind, to yourself, what do you got on? How would you feel in that statement? Write it down on your piece of paper. What do you got on? And write it down. Yep, whatever it is that you complain about, whatever it is that you were complaining about on the way here. I don't have enough time. I don't have the right clothes. I don't have a marketable program.
And if you're having that response when I first learned about spring cleaning, I was like, crap, I could spring clean for like a month on like 10 different topics. Okay, so it's really just like, where are you going to start?
Yeah.
What do you want to spring clean on today? Do you want to do it on money? Do you want to do it on self-worth? Do you want to do it on visibility? Do you want to do it on leadership? Those are some hot ones. Responsibility is a big one. This is just a starting point. This is a what, please? Yeah.
We're not going to be able to do all the laundry today. Just start with one. Excellent. Now, without thinking too hard, we're going to ask you in silence just to stand up and turn to the woman next to you, and she's going to be your buddy. And you're going to do this standing. And if you don't end up with a partner, just raise your hand up high.
Those of you on the side might look behind you because we have odd numbers on the side wings. Okay.
Awesome. So stay in silence for a second, ladies. We're not starting yet. Hold on. We want to all start together. Raise your hand if you do not have a partner. Tracy, there's a lady. Oh, hold on. Keep your hand high if you still have not found a partner. Good. Good. You get, no, everyone's got them. Will you buddy up with? Thank you. Excellent. So the next time you raise your hand, it's going to be because you want to spring clean first. You just want to do it. You're hot. You want to get over it. You're just going to do it. Yep. Raise your hand loud. Loud hand. I'm going first. You got both. Yep. Shh. Your hand's loud, but your mouth is quiet. Awesome. Everybody knows who's going first? Excellent. Thank you for being brave, ladies. What's shared here stays here. So the first thing you're going to do if you raise your hand is tell your buddy how she's going to ask, what do you got on? And then the question. And then we're just going to roll right in. Your buddy's just going to start asking you, what do you got on? Self-worth, what do you got on? What do you got on? Thank you. And then when you hear the bell, this is crucial, ladies, for the entire workshop. The bell actually means stop. Okay? Wherever you are with your laundry basket is perfect. Just stop, okay? And then we're going to take a break, right? We're going to take a breather. Let that person ground a minute who just shared her laundry basket. Take a couple breaths. Without talking, no Valerian, right? We're just going to switch to the other goddess, okay? All right. Anybody like doesn't have a buddy, totally lost? Everybody's got someone? Good, because you all belong here. You all belong here. You all welcome here. So on the count of 3, someone's going to be around tissue in case you need that. All right. Tell your buddy what you got on, and we are going to begin. And that's a stop. Don't touch. Just stay there. I know, it's so compelling, right? Take a deep breath. Everyone bring your hands to your own heart. Excellent. Good job. We're going to wrap this up in a Holy Trinity. So keeping with your space, just glance over here at the screen. This is how we end the Holy Trinity, the spring cleaning. So the woman who just shared, the first thing she's going to share is a gratitude about herself. Then she's going to brag or celebrate something about herself. Maybe it just happened there, maybe not. The third thing, her desire moving forward. So she's not left in her pile of dirty laundry and all of her feelings and like the mess of it. Mess is good, But we want to wrap it up with this. First, the gratitude she shares, and then a celebration or a brag and a desire. You as facilitator, the one who is asking the question, help keep her on track. She's going to forget. And help her move through the 3. Okay? Just do your best. Go. We are here. We are loving our buddy's loving us, but we're not trying to fix. We're not trying to caress. Hug it out. Well, I promise we'll hug at the end if we want that. Promise. So now we're going to switch. So the one who just emoted and spring cleaned. Yep, you're not putting it all back together because there's no pretending, right? You're just switching a channel. And you're going to ask your buddy, what does she have on? And we're going to begin the reverse process. All right, you may begin. So one who's asking, help guide your partner through what is she grateful for, either what she just shared or something in her life, but about her, directing back towards her, brag or celebration for who she is, who she's being, and her desire moving forth. You have a minute. Make sure you go through the whole Trinity. You may begin. Last step before the big hug off. You ready? Look at they're jumping the gun. So what we're going to recommend you do in this next minute
is acknowledge each other. And I'm going to show you what that's like. And the reason this is really important is because we all just, opened ourselves up to each other and we exposed ourselves. And so you did the spring cleaning if you're now feeling like, oh my God, did I say that? What are they thinking? That means you did it right.
Did I tell this story about my father again? Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus.
I've already said that to her 5 times. So I'm going to just show you what this looks like. And Serena, I acknowledge you for getting up on stage and being willing to be vulnerable. I see power in your vulnerability. And for you to be willing to dig deep and let go in front of us as a model is inspiring.
Thank you. Thank you. Shannon, I want to acknowledge you for the way that you stand for vulnerability, the way that you stand for me, the way that you trust that I can do my own work, and the way you don't try and fix me. And then that big hug off comes after that. So there's 1 minute for this. And so make sure that the acknowledgement goes both ways, okay? Because we got 1 minute. Ready? Set? Go. What my favorite photos from all these events are women hugging each other, and they're looking into their eyes. They're like, oh my God, you're the friend I always wanted, and oh God, wait, don't leave, like that. And then those friendships turn into accountability buddies or affiliate partners or long-lost sisters and. So, yeah, the women that you're meeting today and the women you're meeting deeper and deeper as this workshop goes, these are your buddies. And before we go to our next break, what we'd love to hear from you is an aha moment, a takeaway, something you want to share about, like, oh my God, guess what was in my dirty laundry basket? Or, I didn't know that I could brag about myself. What's your takeaway from today? Raise your hand, and we can get some mics rolling around. Thank you. One in the back, one in the front. Jenny, and the one in the back over there.
So the thing that was...
what's your name?
My name is Becca.
Hi, Becca.
Thank you. The thing that I shared about is a really tough thing that's happened recently, or recurred recently, and I just want to share it with everybody.
So I
I
love
can.
that you want to share your story, and I'm going to ask you to share your insight about your story or your insight about yourself, like the heart of the matter.
So in sharing my story,
Yeah.
what I got was that I can just turn it around. By just speaking it, getting it out, it no longer becomes the story. It's words that were said, actions that were taken, and that's it.
Oh, congratulations. Big kiss for Becca.
So powerful and so true.
Turn around that story. Thank you so much. Thank you for taking my coaching. Who are you?
Hi, I'm Lydia.
Hi, Lydia.
Hi. Terry was sent to me. What I said, she does. So what I needed, I lost my husband, and I just went way back with Terry, and we did visibility, and wow. Whew. Powerful.
Synchronistic.
Thank you.
Big kiss. She's pointing towards the heavens. Who else wants to share their? Yeah, keep your hands up until Mike comes, or thereabouts.
What do you want?
There's one right there. There's one right there. Yeah.
I was surprised to find out some of the things that I said about money. So they're just great insight. And I know I'm not done, but it's just really surprised. And I was never this emotional ever. So I think it's a good start.
That is a good. Yay! What's your name?
My name is Lan Lu. I'm from Scottsdale.
Big
Thank
kiss for
you so
you.
much for everybody.
Over there. Who's next? Tell us who you are.
I'm Jeanette, and I discovered I can do a totally new way of supporting my clients without taking care of them.
Big kiss for you. Mwah. How about Giselle, right next door?
Hi, my name is Giselle, and I learned that in my laundry basket may be an article that has been in there before, and it's okay to just keep pulling it out. And I noticed that this time when I pulled it out, although it still had a little sting, it wasn't as much. And so I'm hoping as I keep pulling it out, one day it won't be in there anymore.
Oh, gorgeous. Big kiss for you. I love it. What I heard in Giselle is like not judging ourselves, because this is the story that we got. This is our experience, that we have to actually pull it out and look at it multiple times for it actually to get cleaned. Yeah, Diane. Will you stand up?
Oh,
And you don't have to tell us who you are, because I just told everyone.
yes, I'm still Diane. This was a very powerful exercise, and I learned so much from Jamie. Amazing what she said. I was feeling it was such a mirror effect, and I also learned that it's not too self-indulgent to do this kind of thing. I've been told that my whole life, so it's like, yeah,
Gorgeous.
we are getting to the point.
Gorgeous.
Thank you.
Gorgeous. Big kiss for Diane. Got this lady here, another woman back here. Oh, it's a room full of women. Who are you?
Hi, my name's Mary, and I realized that what's in my laundry basket has made me create this business, or supported me to create this business and to be here today.
Oh, good one. Big kiss for you. Raise your hand if that's true for you. If what you're working on is what you're actually helping your clients with. Right? The mirror effect. Gorgeous. Woman back here, and two more back there.
I'm Allison.
Hi, Allison.
And I realized as we went, I was doing Being Seen, as we went under it, that really so much of it was that I need support. I need to ask for help, and yet I'm also scared of that. And here I have a group of women that are so supportive, and yet I don't know, there's just like this tension for me that I think I don't have experiences being with a group of women and really feeling and staying connected. So I know that's what I need to be able to launch my business. So I need that.
Gorgeous.
So that's
Thank
what I
you.
learned.
Big kiss for
Yeah,
you.
okay.
Let's get a mic to Kira, right? The thing that we want, we're also scared of. That's a Kira. Hi, Kira. And then there's a woman behind her. Double duty.
I'm Kira, and I was surprised both by what came up in terms of what I was asking, which was, what do you got about showing up? And the thing that came up more than anything else was, it's not okay to show up with the amount of energy that I have. Like, that there's this clamp that's held down, because if I show up with the amount of energy that wants to come through, it's way too much, it's way too overpowering. And and I want to let go of that story.
And your business needs all of you. That's jet fuel.
Big kiss for Kira. Thank you. Tell us who you are.
Hi, I'm Yvonne.
Yvonne,
I'm
hi.
from Houston.
Yeah.
And I learned that if I say no, the world won't fall apart. If I say no, so that I can take care of myself.
The new yes is no. Big kiss for you, Yvonne.
All right, we got to keep moving.
All right. Welcome back.
So, this is just the beginning of your relationship with spring cleaning. Yeah? What we love about it is that sometimes the thing that we think is stressing us out is actually not even the thing. And women are verbal processors. We're what, please? Right? So I will tell you, you may have a story that it's indulgent to take 15 or 20 minutes to do this 2 ways with a buddy. It's the opposite. Because what happens when you spring clean regularly, and I spring clean 2 or 3 times a week, still, is you free up enough energy that you stop spinning out and you stop feeling unsupported and you stop letting your fear lead you around. And you can actually let all that go in the spring cleaning and get back to what really matters. The quicker we can identify your needs and get them met, the quicker you can make the difference on the planet that you're here to make. So, are you ready to do more spring cleaning?